administration. My community is looking for immigration reform, an expedited way for a good immigrant to obtain citizenship in this great country. And I appreciate the invitation today to join you and look forward to working with you on many of these issues. Some we'll disagree on, but far more we're going to agree on.
Absolutely, you're right. I actually can't believe that we're having to fight to protect the security in a court system, to protect the security of our nation. I can't even believe it. And a lot of people agree with us, believe me. There's a group of people out there, and I mean much more than half of our country, much, much more. You're not allowed to use the term silent majority anymore. You're not allowed, because they make that into a whole big deal. But there's a group of people out there, massive, massive numbers, far bigger than what you see protesting. And if those people ever protested, you would see a real protest. But they want to see our borders secure and our country secure. And they want to see people that can love our country come in, not people that are looking to destroy our country. So anyway, thank you, Sheriff.
Sheriff John Aubrey, fifth-term Sheriff, Jefferson County, Kentucky, Louisville, past president of the National Sheriff Association. And my fellow sheriffs have brought up a number of points, and I'd like to add two to it that I know are on your plate and the administration's plate. The 1033 program, where we were sharing Department of Defense surplus material that helps us in our war. They were used in the war, and they helped us in our war. They got severely curtailed. And the other thing is asset forfeiture. People want to say we're taking money and without due process. That's not true. We take money from dope dealers.
So you're saying the asset taking you used to do, and it had an impact, right? And you're not allowed to do it now?
No, they have curtailed it a little bit. And I'm sure the folks are...
And that's for legal reasons? Or just political reasons?
They make it political, and they make it, they make up stories.
I'd like to look into that, okay? There's no reason for that. Dana, do you think there's any reason for that? Are you aware of this?
I'm aware of that, Mr. President, and we have gotten a great deal of criticism for the asset forfeiture, which, as the sheriff said, frequently was taking narcotics proceeds and other proceeds of crime, but there has been a lot of pressure on the department to curtail some of that.
So what do you do? So in other words, they have a huge stash of drugs. So in the old days, you take it. Now we criticize if we take it. So who gets it? What happens?
Well, we have what is called equitable sharing, where we usually share it with the local police departments for whatever portion that they worked on the case. And it was a very successful program, very
And these white people, these Edomite devils, and they not corporations, they're police forces and federal military and all that shit with the whole forfeiture thing. They're gonna be doing that major, and they already been doing it. They take your shit, and I went through something like that a couple years back. They took my phone and whatnot. And the only way I was able to get it back is if I was able to prove that it was my phone. Even though they took it off me, I had to get a receipt and prove that that I paid for it and stuff. So, that's what that's about. But as far as the drugs and all that stuff, they take the drugs, they use the drugs, they take the drugs, they sell the drugs. They the ones who brought the drugs into the economy, man. That's why Yahweh Shai gonna come down on their ass too. Not just Jake getting his ass handed to him. These funky ass white people finna get their ass handed to them too, and they only set that shit up for the fact of to persecute Jake, man. This is Slakia. Slakia. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And, that's blunt. Esau be putting the drugs in the community, and then they go persecute Jake right after that. It's all been a setup. It's all because America is called a pit, man. It says they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man and his heritage, right? It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil. So not only is the Lord going after the 2/3, he's going after Esau, all in the same token. You might think these motherfuckers set up this legislation and getting away with all this shit, but they finna be persecuted right along with Jake.
Popular with the law enforcement community.
And now what happens?
Well, now we've just been given, there's been a lot of pressure not to forfeit in some cases.
Who would want that pressure, other than like bad people, right? But who would want that pressure? You would think they'd want this stuff taken away.
You have to be careful how you speak, I guess, but a lot of pressure is coming out of Congress, was coming out of Congress. I don't know if that'll continue now or not.
I think less so. I think Congress is going to get beat up really badly by the voters because they've let this happen. And I think badly. I think you'll be back in shape. So asset forfeiture, we're going to go back on, okay?
Thank you, sir.
I mean, how simple can anything be? You all agree with that, I assume, right?
Absolutely.
Do you even understand the other side of it?
No.
It's like some things,
No sense.
sort of like the Iran deal. Nobody even understands how a thing like that could have happened. It does nothing.
About the profit from the illegal proceeds, right? Okay. So if you're going to sell narcotics and sell illegal drugs in our country, you also cannot profit from that. And so we seize those profits.
In our country, y'all raped, robbed, and murdered, and that was part of the scripture I just read. It says they covered fields, right? Y'all took everything from everybody, man. You fucking devils.
Due process.
So do we need any legislation or any executive orders for that, would you say, Dan, to put that back in business?
I don't think we need any executive orders. We just need kind of some encouragement to move in that direction.
Good. You're encouraged. I love that answer, Chris. It's better than signing executive orders and then these people take it and they make it look so terrible. Oh, it's so terrible. I love it. You're encouraged, okay? Good. Asset forfeiture. You're encouraged. Okay. Yes.
That means the green light. But they're only doing what they supposed to be doing, man, according to the scriptures, because Esau is the Lord's sword, man. And let me get that scripture. This is Psalms chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. Right, so these white people are the wicked, and they're the Lord's sword, man. And Yahweh writes out, we of the elect, we're going to be delivered in that day when they come down with these hammers on everybody, man.
Mr. President, we appreciate you having us here today at the White House. My name is John Kerry Biddick, and I'm the sheriff in Monroe County.